Oh. Good morning. What the? Oh no! You've been putting off this video for too long, Brady. Are you kidding? You're just gonna kidnap me and force me to make the Disney World video? So, are you going to make it? No! I do whatever videos I want. My next story's gonna be about the time someone coughed on my pizza. I see. Alright, you can go. Really? Yeah, but remember, Brady, there will be consequences. Consequences? What consequences? Breaking news! World War III has started because a channel with 29 subscribers didn't make a video about some theme park. We are all gonna die. You've got to be kidding me. I must make that video. Hello, and welcome to... You know what? Let's just start the video, since I'm pretty sure most of you already know what Disney World is. Disney World is an entertainment complex in the Bay Area in Lake Buena Vista, Florida, in the United States, near the cities Orlando, Kissimmee. Opened on October 1st, 19... Our first trip starts in the year 2014, and this one's gonna go by fast, as I don't remember that much from it. We had just landed in Orlando, and already I was hungry, since it was about 3:30 Orlando time, 2:30 Illinois time, because time zones are weird. And we still had to get to the hotel. So by the time I got to the hotel, I was starving for lunch. But my parents were still trying to check in, while I was just yelling the whole time, trying to get them to eat. Come on! The restaurant is down there! Brady, we have to check in so we can stay here! I don't care! We can sleep on the pavement! Throughout that whole lunch after, my dad didn't look too thrilled. Our next story starts a few days later on the monorail. Yeah, I don't remember that much, as you can already tell. So, we were waiting in line to aboard the monorail, and like the wannabe singer I wanted to be, I was singing the monorail song from The Simpsons. While that was going on, my parents were like, Brady, look out, don't run into that pole. But I was not listening to them at all. I was too concentrated on singing because soon enough I was going to become one of the singers for The Simpsons for all I cared. Oh yeah, and there was also another time I fell off the bed in the hotel. And there was another time that Dad tripped over a curb. Yeah, looks like getting hurt is a theme in this, huh? Oh yeah, and there was also the time when we were doing Seven Dwarfs Mine Train and we literally had no idea what it was. So when we were on it, we were like, oh wait, this is a roller coaster. Alright, let's move on to 2016. More like terrible 16. And call me unprofessional, but this one again is just gonna be random stories. But I remember more stuff than last time, so yay? Yeah, I'm sorry. I remember stuff that happened this time though, since it's literally the week I came back! So let's start with the Magic Kingdom. And real quick, just to let you know, my brother has autism. And yes, this is important to the video! He developed a love for the ride, It's a Small World, and we did it like 5 times while we were there. And we had to do it because if we didn't, because he has autism, he would have had a meltdown. Oh yeah, and also while we were at the Magic Kingdom, I got this pretty great photo. And you may be like, whoa, Brady, where did you get that photo taken from? Well, I took it in front of a bathroom. I'm not kidding. Next up, Hollywood Studios. So the first thing that me and my mom did while we were there was ride Tower of Terror. I did not end up liking it at all. Then afterwards, at lunch, we went to some restaurant. I forget what it's called, but it has, like, Disney Junior characters that, like, come around and meet you. It's really strange. But it was pretty good. The characters were nice. It was all good food. Although, at the end, I made a terrible reference to the YouTuber I Hate Everything. You know how? Instead of saying to the person, thanks for everything, I said, thanks for I hate everything. Then afterwards, when we stepped out the building, my parents were like, Brady, why would you say that? And I was like, it was a reference to a YouTuber. And they were like, yeah, but now you probably made the people there think that you hated the food. Oh. Okay, yeah, I've used that joke too much. Next up, Animal Kingdom. So on the day we went to Animal Kingdom, the first thing we were supposed to do was ride Expedition Everest. Yeah. Big mistake. Me and my dad ended up feeling terrible after that ride. I don't think I hated it, I just didn't feel good. And guess what we had to do right after it? Ride another roller coaster. So we bailed out, we got rid of all our fast passes for the day and just went to Magic Kingdom instead. And if you're wondering about Epcot, I don't have any interesting stories from there. The only thing I can remember is riding Spaceship Earth, which is a pretty good ride. So yeah, that's basically all I can remember from 2016. And as for 2018, well... So this trip starts off not on a happy note. In fact, stop the music. Good. So the night before, I had to go to bed at 8:30, which is early for me. I have friends who go to bed at that time normally, but on a Saturday, that was pretty early because we had to get up the next morning at like 7:30 to catch a 9:45 flight. So by the time I woke up, it was already like 8 o'clock, and I was panicking like, oh my gosh, we're late for our flight! Turns out it got delayed to like noon, but I was like, alright, that's fine, we'll still be able to make it to our plans. So we got ready at like noon to leave, but right as we were about to leave, guess what? Our flight got delayed to 5:45 p.m. Yeah, at this point, I was not happy at all. We were going to miss all our plans for the day. And I did outrage on Twitter, and I will be honest, I might have been a little harsh on the Allegiant person, but we were missing out on a day of plans, okay? I had a right to be angry. Turns out what happened was they were repairing the plane, and they just had to send it a new aircraft. So we get to the hotel at like 11 o'clock Florida time, but by the time we got to bed, it was like midnight. And now is when the vacation officially begins. So to start off the week, Monday was a pretty busy day. We had to get up early, which was a struggle for me because we went to bed super late. Because we had a reservation at the Crystal Palace in the Magic Kingdom. If you've never been to it, it's a character breakfast. It has a buffet and the Winnie the Pooh characters. And also, my brother really liked Winnie the Pooh. After that, we left the Magic Kingdom and went to the Typhoon Lagoon Water Park. And they're known for their wave pool. And I was really excited because the wave pool was the best part of Typhoon Lagoon for me the past 2 times. But when we got there, nothing was happening. There were little waves in the water, but that was it. No big wave like there is in the actual thing. And it went on for like 10 minutes. And then I realized, oh no, they got rid of it. And I was really mad, so I began going further into the pool. But then, right when I thought they would never do this again, a wave came. And since I went further in the pool, I immediately regretted it. Oh, come on! What happened to the wave? Why would they ruin the wave? Oh no! After that, we went to Chef Mickey's, which is another character thing, except with Mickey, Donald, you get it. And the reason I wanted to talk about this was because I have found proof that Donald is a cannibal. You know how? Look at this picture.
He is telling my brother to eat the chicken, but chicken is a kind of bird, and Donald is a duck, which is also a kind of bird. Cannibalism!
So Tuesday began, and the first thing we did was go to Hollywood Studios, and what we had to do first is we had a fast pass for Toy Story Mania. So we went over to Toy Story Land, and it was really packed. So we were like, at least we have the fast pass. But we went to it and saw that the ride had broken down. And we tried using the disability assistance card for Slinky Dog Dash, but the wait was so long that we couldn't because we wouldn't have any time left to do it. So we were pretty mad that we spent all that time there for nothing. But okay, afterwards we went to Muppet Vision 3D, which was like really cool and stuff, and yeah. But then right after that, I had to go with my mom to ride the Tower of Terror again, and I did not want to at all. My heart was pounding so fast. It was honestly kind of stupid how I was overreacting to the whole thing. In fact, I overreacted so much that I held on to my mom the entire ride. Yeah, I'm a wimp. After that, we went to the Sci-Fi Dine-In Theater, which I would highly recommend if you're looking for any place to eat while you're at Hollywood Studios. It's pretty great. But then after that, we went to go to Mickey's very Merry Christmas party. And for the most part, it was pretty great. We rode some rides, we got free food, which, hey, free food! It was pretty good. Although my brother did start having little meltdowns in between rides, but for the most part, it was fine. Until after the fireworks show. You see, we decided to stay a lot longer after the fireworks show so we could still do some rides and not have to worry about everyone ever trying to leave. So we decided to go shopping on Main Street, but my brother lost it completely like 5 minutes in, so we had to leave. But the bad part is, since it was only 5 minutes later, there was still a heck of a lot of people trying to leave the park. In fact, I bet if we just went when everyone else was leaving, we wouldn't have had to wait as long because we wouldn't have had all the people at the end of the park also trying to leave. Now we're on to Wednesday, and I don't have that much to say about it. We went to Epcot, and it was pretty good for the most part, except we didn't have any fast passes, so we had to wait 35 minutes for Frozen Ever After, which to me was absolutely torture. I know there's people out there who are willing to wait 2 hours for like a 3-minute ride, but waiting that long for one ride was like torture for me. We never do that. But yeah, for the most part, it was pretty cool. We walked around World Showcase, and, you know, we rode Spaceship Earth and stuff like that. It was pretty cool. Okay, now it's on to Thursday, and I don't remember that much from Thursday either, except I do remember that Patrick's favorite ride went from It's a Small World to The Little Mermaid. Like, we rode that so many times that I honestly lost count of how many times we've had to ride that stinking ride! And now we're on to Friday, the last full day we were at Disney World. So we started off the day by going to Disney's Animal Kingdom. The first thing we did was go on the safari, which, I mean, it was really cool, and it's probably also the closest I'm ever gonna get to seeing African animals. After the safari, we had lunch at the Rainforest Cafe, and it was really weird because it's like right next to the park, but technically it's out of park limits, so like when you go there, you have to like scan to get back into the park. It's all weird. Like, come on, you're right there. Why couldn't you be bothered to do that? And now you have to make it inconvenient for us by making us have to wait an extra 15 seconds to get back into the... And then we went back to the Magic Kingdom, and there's a Starbucks there, and my mom was told that they have an exclusive Magic Kingdom cup. So my mom obviously had to get it, so me and my brother and dad just waited outside for a good half hour because apparently all the people in front of her were complaining about their drink. And it turns out it was just a paper cup, and my mom was really mad and she ended up throwing the thing away. So, hope the coffee was worth it at least. And now, Saturday. We got everything packed, we checked out of the hotel, we went to Disney Springs for the last time, and then hopped on the road to go to the air. Psych! You thought we were going to the airport. What we actually did is we went to Cocoa Beach, which was pretty cool. It was the first time I've ever been to the ocean. And one thing I didn't know about actual beaches is that when a wave comes, all the seashells from the ocean just rush under your feet, and it feels really uncomfortable, and I don't like it. And later on in the night, we ate cupcakes by the beach so we could say we had cake by the ocean. You know, like the song. I'd love to show you, but, hold on. Cupcakes. You can't even see the ocean, so the joke is ruined, but the ocean's there, I promise. And then, the next morning, we got up at 3:30 Florida time when we went to the airport and flew back. And yeah, that's it, the end.
Disney World is an entertainment complex in the Bay Lake and Lake Buena Vista, Florida, in the United States, near the city of Orlando, with Kissimmee, opened on October 1st, 1971. The resort is owned and operated by Walt Disney Parks Experience and Consumer Products, a division of the Walt Disney